Okay, so if you notice a sudden jump in quality, or jumpiness, that's because there was. I went through the falling door and Fraps completely shat itself to the degree of hilariousness that I could not use it anymore, and so I just went and got D3D gear. Even though I have to jump through some hoops to get to actually work with Thief, it was far better than actually trying to record with Fraps. For a comparison, I'm getting almost 60 FPS right now using D3D gear, compared to the 24 I was getting before, and I was getting like 5 FPS up ahead. And Jesus Christ, just Fraps takes too much power for what it does. It really does. It's not optimized at all. Whatever, deal with it. I'm getting 305 FPS.
I'm not here to kill anyone.
Why do you
This is
continue
hilarious.
this pursuit, Garrett?
You want the primal for yourself.
No, I really
care for
don't.
the energy.
I have the primal.
I want the girl.
I got focus powers. I don't need you. Thing.
Turn it to me, and I shall anoint you so you can feel it.
It is beautiful, Garrett. You won't
I
save people from
I
the
can
gloom,
already
Orion.
have
You'll just turn them
primal.
into monsters.
You of all people should understand, Garrett.
Oh my god.
Trade.
We're not
for the
so
old land.
different, you and I.
He locked me away and destroyed my life as our father did. My brother never deserved such power.
People look to me now.
Isn't that nice for you? Oh, she's got some ghost walkie powers apparently now. I have evolved beyond mortal limits.
Old men, bitter, greedy, fighting over power like dogs with a bone.
Oh damn. Why didn't you do this earlier?
I
Oh.
will not be pulled. I will not be pushed by anyone.
Ah, she's going crazy.
I have the primal now.
And he done got fucked up.
And you, the one who I thought I could trust.
I really
And you want the power that I have.
don't.
For reasons, Aaron. No. The power's killing you.
She looks fine.
You almost
It
have.
was your own fucking
I don't
fault.
believe you.
Although all the evidence suggests that you're telling the truth. I don't believe you! Oh god, this is recording so much better. Why did I not do this earlier? Oh right, because I have to jump through hoops. But still.
I followed your trail this far, unless I draw the primal out of
Yeah, I don't like mandatory launchers in games because apparently they don't work with D3D gear yet.
You're just like everyone
But the
else.
game itself's fine with me just installing it while the game's running.
You can't let me go. Why am I not surprised?
Okay. Are you...
Is this reality or the primal?
I'm gonna say it's the primal, judging by that flash of power I just got. Which way should I go? This way? There's 2 doors here. And that's not a real door. Fuck it. Fine. 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 Whatever.
We're disposable, replaceable, only as good as the marks we provide.
I mean, that's pretty much all thieves, yes.
No.
No. Ah, now she can teleport. How nice.
Pain is getting worse, but there is a cure for the gloom. I'm gonna show everyone that death is better than this shit-stained existence.
You know, I'm pretty sure that's not a really good thing you just said there.
Don't, Garrett!
Oh, jeez, that's so touchy.
Everyone said I was bad, that I corrupted the primal. Well, I'd hate it.
You kinda did. The freaks didn't just happen on their fucking own. Oh my god, so
It
stupid.
hurts to be betrayed, doesn't
Nobody betrayed you. Okay, I did steal the claw, but you were the dumbass who went after it anyways. Do I need this? No, I don't. I don't even worry about these guys, frankly. Fuck you guys. I don't even think they can see me. These guys are like extremely dumb freaks.
You used me, just like you use everyone.
How the fuck did I use you? Just walk around back to you. Yeah. Well, okay, fine, whatever.
So this is it. This is how it ends.
Apparently so, yes.
Garrett, the master thief, come to finish the job.
Gimme. For such a powerful artifact, it does break apart very easily. Now, what now? I don't like the looks of this. Oh god. Laser beams of light. I don't know what that is, but... Okay. I'm gonna guess I want to stay out of that. Assuming that's even possible. Oh, yeah, no, he doesn't like getting hit with that.
Where are you?
Give me that.
You think your precious stone can save you?
Kinda, yes. Whoa, dear. Oh, she's not happy. Yeah, no, she's not happy. Stop. Alright, I need to get the hell out of here. I see one down there. Okay. Go, dude. You see nothing. Oh, great, they're everywhere now. These guys are gals. I don't know. But she keeps moving too, that's the problem. There it is. Mine. Gimme.
What are you gonna do?
Worship.
Kill me again?
I never killed you in the first place, Aaron. I don't know if you noticed
Stop
that.
hiding.
Oh yeah, I should stop hiding while you're trying to shoot me with green lasers. Because that seems like the thing I should do. I could have sworn there it is. Shit.
I don't want this anymore.
Well, you gave up. I think she's getting tired. She's using way too much energy as it is. Can I just jump down? Sure. Sure, why not? That'd be funny if I died right there. It's like, nope, sorry. You can't even... can't save the game. I guess it's technically an alert. Ooh, actually, you know what? Fuck it, I'm not gonna try and... I don't think I can jump or sprint right now. No, I can't. I just want to get a look at this guy real quick here. Oh yeah, he's not looking good. Not as bad as a cutscene, but not good.
I've had enough. Just get the job done.
Dumb person. You could have made this easy. Money! No, I blew a hole in the wall.
It's slipping!
The claw! Give me the claw!
Oh, we're back to the start again.
Garrett!
Open the book. Whew. And it looks like Aaron survived, else that explosion propelled the claw into the wall. And there's some footprints. She survived. Yeah, there's some watery footprints on there, so she climbed back up. Huh, I guess I could keep that. I'm fine with that. And she stole the book. God damn it, Aaron. Are you seriously gonna start this shit again? Ran off after I saved her life. And there you go. That was the 2014 reboot of Thief. Much derided, if that's the right word, for being terrible and being just not a thiefy game. And oop, I just knocked some change off my desk. It definitely has some problems. I've highlighted many of the problems. It's got some optimization issues. It's got some consolitis, which is unfortunately a problem any big game has nowadays, because you simply cannot have a big game that's only on the PC, it seems like. Not unless you're just ballsy as fuck. And that inevitably leads to problems with segmentation and whatnot. I mean, we saw in this game all the time, Loggerton zones, where you had to creep through some crates. They're always predictably placed and push a thing out of the way, or pry open a windowsill that you've opened 5 times before. Overly obvious loading segments to prevent you from hitting loading screens as much as possible. Although we obviously still hit some. If this was a straight-up PC-only title, those would not have been it. We see this shit all the time with games where they have to deal with limited amount of memory on the consoles, have to deal with limited specs of the consoles, and so the PC versions just have all these gates. It's not every game, obviously. There are plenty of games on the consoles that are like these big, giant, free, open-running worlds, and Skyrim avoid this issue, but for some reason it seems like these smaller games that have tightly packed zones, they never use an engine that's actually able to handle these giant areas. I don't know what it is, but we saw this with Deus Ex, we see it here with Thief, and Deadly Shadows before it had the same problem. You had ridiculous situations where you just had a mansion split down the middle with a loading zone, and infinitely respawning guards who would transition between areas or just spawn through a... I think that was literally what it was. Like, I remember just going on a little knockout rampage and throwing people off a balcony in one level because I was bored and I felt like doing it. And they would just start despawning and respawning throughout the level because it wasn't designed to handle that, and it was... I don't know. The game has problems. Are they massive problems? No, I don't really feel like they are. I honestly like this game, and I feel like it's not the game that Thief fans were maybe expecting. I mean, if you want to get pie in the sky, you probably had people like, oh, I want Thief that's like Arkham City or Skyrim, where I can go on all the rooftops and I can do all this stuff and everything's scalable. Be like Assassin's Creed. I guess that'd be a better thing. The problem is those games are those games. And Thief's never been that game. There's never been a Thief where you just had this giant open... I mean, I can see why people wanted it, but then it would just gotten hit for aping those games. Like, oh, this isn't Thief, this is Assassin's Thief. You know? And people always want the sky. They always want these crazy things. I know freaking every time there's an Elder Scrolls game, I hear these absurd things where this game's going to have this and that, and it's going to have AI that freaking roam the countryside and defeat dragons for you or whatever. And technically, I guess Skyrim had a little bit of that. But back to this game. It gets knocked for a lot of things. I don't really think it's a bad Thief game. I don't. There's been a lot of complaints about the plot and stuff. I feel like the game doesn't necessarily state things. They expect you to see and infer things, and that isn't what... If you miss those things, then you think there's a problem with the plot. You think, like, oh, the Thief Taker General is obsessed with Garrett, and even though he has very valid reasons for being obsessed with Garrett, we find out in the game, oh, he's actually working for Orion, so it makes sense that he shows up at the crematorium where Garrett's trying to get the ring for Orion, because he's also trying to get the ring for Orion. It makes sense he shows up at the brothel, because he's also trying to get the book. He's also trying there because Baron Northcrest wants these things as well, and he supposedly, you know, I mean, he's putting up a guise of working for Baron Northcrest. That's why he's inside the basement, because he wants these primal pieces. That's why he steals Aaron. So his constant presence through the game makes perfect sense. But we get criticisms of why he is a character and he shouldn't be a character and he shouldn't exist in the game because he's superfluous. But he's the active agent of the side that's both in opposition and technically working with you on this. We get criticisms of Baron Northcrest. We don't know what happened to him, but his house was on fire and under assault by his brother's guys, so I'm pretty sure we can have a pretty good idea what happened to Baron Northcrest. Unless otherwise stated, it's pretty sure he's dead. We have criticisms of the final cutscene. Why is the wall missing? Because the fucking explosion took it out. Why is, what happened to Aaron? Well, I don't know. There's a claw ledged into the wood, there's wet footprints, and a book is missing. I'm pretty sure there's no mystery that Aaron survived, and that she stole the book. Probably, I don't know if it's because she wants the power back. I would assume not, or because it's valuable, or maybe she just wants to stop it from happening. Aaron's character is frankly kind of terrible. She's not very sympathetic, and honestly, outside of the fact that if she dies, the city will be screwed, I don't see why Garrett gives a shit. He really didn't have any reason to be remorseful over what happened to her because it wasn't technically his fault. I mean, yes, he stole her claw, but she was the one who tried to retrieve it on cracking glass and whatever. They're both kind of at fault in that one. A lot of the criticisms for the game I don't feel are bad ones, at least about the plot. About the level design, there's some problems. About the focus on combat, there's definitely some problems. There are a couple, well, okay, there were several situations in that where I'm just gonna skip the credits. I'm gonna skip the credits here, because you probably don't care to see this. And I'm rambling. Who knows how long this is gonna go on. Yeah, Predator. There are several times, many times in the game where I just beat the crap out of guards because I could. And I had screwed up. And in the first two Thief games, that would never, ever have gone down. In the first two Thief games... Oh, I'm getting a bunch of gold now. I didn't realize I'd get all... Okay, fine, cool. I should have gone back here earlier. That would have made it a lot easier to get some of these items. Jeez. Alright. Yes, I could go. I guess I should look at these collections. God, why do I have that creepy painting? I hate it. And I forgot what I was talking about. Fuck me. Look at all this loot. Oh yeah, you would never get in the way of attacking the guards in the first few Thief games. You could kill them from behind and surprise them, but taking them on like that was not an option. Look at all these. Look at all these collectibles. I have every collectible in the game. Garrett is happy. Let's just look at them. Okay, this is a terrible one to look at because it's just stupid little... Okay, I'm going to admit most of these are not very thrilling. It's like, oh, look at that. Let's see. Flyers Eternal. Those are all basic variants. A lot of this is just... I mean, they are collections, so it makes sense they all look sort of the same. With minor things, because they're part of a collection. But, I don't know. I don't expect that I'm going to convince a large amount of people that this is, oh, here we go, unique loot. Soul the Automaton. Oh, it's not glowy. Why isn't it glowy anymore? I do like the design. I'm not going to convince a lot of people that the game's good, probably. It's just, I don't feel that deserves the shit it gets. I don't, and, oh yeah, jeez. The Golden Keep. Garish as fuck. Bank heist loot. I actually feel kind of annoyed with some of the fans, I suppose, because I get their disappointment. So I'm not annoyed about that. I just... they shot all over the game. The reviewers shot all over the game. It really didn't deserve it, in my opinion. But because they did that, it's less likely we're going to get a sequel now. Maybe you're okay with that. Maybe you feel like Thief is a thing where it should have been left to the ages, but I don't. I don't feel that way. I would like to see another Thief game. I'd also like to see another Dishonored game. And a lot of the criticisms with this game is it tried to be Dishonored, and it totally did. It did try to be Dishonored. I don't know. In the end, I'd like to see another one of these games. Maybe with a little more polish, but I'm kind of fearful now that it's not going to ever happen because the backlash was just that severe, and it was just that. I mean, literally, if you go to the Steam thing, there's an article about some mod that removes the loading screens from Deadly Shadows, and it starts off with if you something about washing the taste of the Thief reboot out of your mouth. It's like, guys, it wasn't that bad. It's a solid game. Anyways, I guess I'll end it here. I didn't mean to ramble for so long, but I had a lot of stuff I wanted to say. Because this game gets ragged on a lot. I don't know what I'm going to be recording next because I keep pestering Sai subtly for clues, but I don't think he knows what he'd like to even see at this point. I might record Bioshock. I don't know. I love Bioshock so much. I just do. I'm bad to play it. I played the crap out of Bioshock. Anyways, we'll see what I record next. Until next time, this is Dracology. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed to some degree, and that this was not me just talking to myself for all these hours. Alright, laters.